Hi Sungrove, this is Tom Henry. I'm the local outreach guy for Sungrove, and this is Sheila Carruthers, the principal out of Franklin Elementary. And we're here today to talk about the third quarter ask, and today we're talking about the third quarter with Franklin Elementary.
At Franklin, we feel extremely fortunate that we've been involved with Sungrove in this community partnership. We had some really huge goals at the beginning of our work together. We were able to accomplish many of them. And I personally just rely on Sungrove for assistance with just events, things that are happening on campus that we need some extra hands for, but also for just some kind of personal or confidential kind of needs for some of our families. We had a family that was homeless, and I went to Tom and asked for a little bit of support in that area as well. Elk Grove is such a large school district, and our resources are spread over so many schools that, we aren't always able to provide extra support for every, school initiative or project that we have in mind. So that's when we really look toward, our communities for partnerships. And that's why Sungrove has been able to support us in so many ways. Thinking I do see this as kind of a long-term relationship and building over time. The mentoring piece I really want to strengthen and pull in a few more students and a few more mentors, if possible, to strengthen that program. Even if it's folks coming out and giving of a little bit of time during a recess or at lunchtime to just be out there on the yard with kids, develop some connections, maybe some tutoring. First and foremost, it's those connections with students. So that would be my first goal.
I know one of the goals I personally have is with the garden club is one that we weren't able to pull off last year, is to try and have that happen this year, to be able to have some kids out, some adults out there to just be with, you don't have to be a gardener, but just be able to be with the kids.
We have 85 to 100 students who come every Wednesday or every couple of Wednesdays a month and participate in garden club. All of the lessons are designed by the teachers. Mostly it's just we need some extra hands, and we'd love to have some support in that area.
Well, thanks, Sheila. That was great. I appreciate that. I appreciate that you have been the absolute best partner to have. We had big goals going into the first year, and we didn't meet all of it to the degree that we wanted. And the entire time, you were just supportive and moving with us, and you're even trying to find ways to get the Franklin community aware of the partnership with your newsletter. And so I just appreciate everything you're doing to try and make this thing all work together. So thank you. I'd like to introduce Bob Coates to you now. Bob is a liaison between Franklin and Sungrove. I can't express how happy I am that Bob agreed to take on this role. He just does a dynamic job. He's organized. He's got the respect of people out at Franklin.
Thank you, Tom. I'm very thankful that I could step into this role and help both Franklin Elementary and Sungrove build this relationship. I currently have 3 children, 2 of which attend Franklin Elementary, one entering 4th and one entering 1st grade, and I have a 1-year-old that'll be there in 4 years. So very exciting. I'm also part of School Site Council, and that's how I've built my relationship with Sheila and some of the other teachers, as well as I know the executive board members of the PTA and have attended their meetings, so I have a relationship that I can use to get information that will help us meet the needs of the PTA and the school families and students. Really, I think the big thing is, like with a lot of organizations, PTA included, there's always need for more help to help lead the students in activities, help with barbecues, campouts, things of that nature, where you basically are just getting to spend time with the families and have a positive influence on their lives. And that's really what Sungrove wants to show in this relationship. There are 3 things that Sungrove Church would like to do to help Franklin Elementary in this next quarter. Those are a supply drive to support the teachers, a campus prep day where we can beautify the campus, and also help engage students with the mentoring program. Activities. So what we'd like to ask is for the congregation to help support Franklin Elementary with a supply drive. Starting today through August 2nd, we're holding our supply drive. Out in the lobby, you'll find cards with different supplies listed on it that you can grab one, take it with you, and purchase that supply and bring it back to Sungrove Church. If you'd like to make a monetary donation to help purchase supplies for the supply drive, that would be wonderful. We're targeting about a $20 value for each of the cards that you can pick up. So if you'd just like to make a donation, Sungrove will take those funds and purchase the additional needed supplies. The second activity that we have this quarter for Franklin Elementary is a campus prep day. This will be on Saturday, August 8th from 8 a.m. until noon. We're all going to go to Franklin Elementary and help beautify the campus. You can sign up to help with the campus prep by going online to the Sungrove website. We'll also have 2 computers in the lobby today, so before you leave, head on out and sign up to help on August 8th. The third thing that we're asking for is additional volunteers to help with the Franklin Elementary Mentoring Program. And that's something that Tom has really worked hard on putting that together. And I think there is a lot that we can still do to make it a really great program for the students who could use that mentorship at the school.
There's a meeting on August 2nd after second service where we'll meet Bill and he can explain the program in detail. So men, if you're interested, please get a hold of me and we'll see you at that meeting. So that's it for the third quarter Franklin Ask. Grab a card on your way out for the supply drive. Sign up online for the campus prep and see me if you want to if you're interested in being a mentor for one of the students out there at Franklin. Thanks a lot and have a great day.